Hi. Hello.
Ah,
Oh. Hello. Welcome to For the Crystal Empire. Where we last left our Empress is chosen. They have traveled across the seas to an island called the Pillars Island. Island where the gods, known as Pillars, come to make it their own home. Though every iteration of Pillars have made the island their own way. Some have made it into contraptions. Some have just made it into their own little houses and little homes for them to live amongst the mortals. Some decided maybe a school's cool.
I don't know who you're talking about.
I mean, yeah, it hasn't happened yet.
Yeah, will happen for a while. Ooh.
For a while?
Well, a while in this campaign at least. You guys have a little bit to go through before that happens.
I think we were supposed to be doing bounty hunting.
Yes.
No, Sama, that's not what the school is for. Stop being cringe.
Wow.
You look, we can't make the dating sim campaign because the campaign is already planned to be Is It Wrong to Do School in a Dungeon?
Yeah. Now, how about you actually use your voice instead of typing in Discord? You fool.
Yeah, you're being real inconsiderate to the Twitch audience.
Mm-hmm. Because they don't know what to say. And...
Jeez. You happy?
There we go.
Yes,
Look,
now all of Twitch can hear your fabulous voice.
Fabulous. I sound tired. I just woke up.
Anyways.
Radio says he'll be here in a bit. He says he's
Yeah.
sick.
Fair enough.
Oh.
Sick.
Oh, yes, you guys are about to do bounties, but some of your bounties you don't know what they are.
Unfortunately, the
Pyre has
person
all of them.
with all the bounties is running a little late.
So, yeah,
Also,
how about we...
why the fuck was there a cloak of protection in my inventory?
I bought it for you last session.
Yeah. Did you delete it?
He did.
Yes, because it was a random item appearing in my inventory again.
Well, you weren't saying anything.
Yeah, I
You
bought
didn't
it for you.
why it was there, you just deleted it. But yes, they bought it for you.
I really could make a joke right here, but I choose not to choose violence.
Why the fuck does everything have to be an attunement item in this fucking module?
Well, it's yours. Enjoy it too. It's really comfortable. Yeah.
Alright. Well, I'm sure Pyre would have... Man, this... Alright. You sat out at a bar. Other things is... I move. move these ones to bar too.
Why are they coming here?
No. Move them back.
Hmm?
Put them back.
No, they're fine at the bar. I mean, why were they coming over to sit in the one seat?
I'm
It's
just
like,
moving them forward as well.
let's get a recount of what happened. Whitey is now a dragonborn.
What?
More or less, yeah.
Yeah.
Ish, yeah. More draconic looking, yeah.
Haseo and Nanako are drinking sake. Tirsheal is molding. And Cinders is doing something with Soraya in the corner. God help that man.
God can't help that, man.
What do you
Yes,
mean?
he
We
can.
Yeah, we can.
I can fix him.
What?
It's on a whole
He
other
just needs a
level
little
of
bit of sun.
pain.
Also, when are we going to the
So,
hot
your
springs?
bounties are
Or
of
not.
individuals who are part of the Obsidian Assembly. Completing these bounties will kind of prove favors to these individuals here. But also uncovering other things about your former enemies that once roamed around.
I'm gonna take a shot in the dark and guess who one of them may be. Could it possibly be a blue elf?
Hmm.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Tirsheal, are you still molding over there? Yes, I think he's still molding. Ever since the shop, he's been unresponsive.
What you are after is a woman missing an arm. Presumed to be dead.
Presumed to be dead.
Mm-hmm.
That's a woman missing their arm.
Her name is Valdi Iruda.
Could you please type that out?
I sure am.
We have 7 bounties.
Oh yeah.
You are amazing.
I'm putting
DM.
them in our.
She is a scion. And
Scion?
she has not a lot, but a couple of this with her.
Alright. Valdi Iruda, missing arm, a scion, and it has minions.
For a moment there, I thought you said she has mittens.
Another one says they have a unknown name, but they're supposedly a incredible wielder of a blade staff and can regenerate.
That doesn't sound familiar.
Alright. Unknown, blade staff master, regeneration. Number 3.
Yeah, they're
Number
in a quad
3.
Burger
A
King.
group
split
of
letter.
knights
Group of knights.
that have been stealing life.
Stealing what?
Life
Life?
drain.
Um,
I'm gonna put that down as necromancy.
Yeah. They are solely named Wrath Knights.
Hello, everyone.
Excellent.
Hello, Radio.
Interesting.
How are you?
I am sick.
I am sorry. I hope you get better soon.
Here, have a Tim Tam.
And that's 2,
That's 3.
3. Sorry. The other one is the Void, a rogue Void Wizard, as they're calling themselves.
Didn't we kill them already?
On back,
Yeah.
dude. There's probably more.
Uh,
Like,
these ones
Fuck.
have a couple cultists with them.
A whole cultist? Guys, we have to go and take out the cult.
What are we going over right now?
we are currently
Bounties.
going over the bounties you have grabbed. Anything else to note of the Void Wizard besides minions?
His name is Dave.
No, not Diver Dave.
Okay. The other one is one named Sacriel. Apparently, a former champion of one of the pillars left to sort of walk alone. They don't know his intentions, but he was once a champion of Amarius.
Oh,
Oh, never mind. He's a bad guy.
Well,
Let's go and kick their
Amarius
ass.
is dead, so he no longer has god powers. He can get fucked.
his faith alone still powers him to this day.
That's not how that works in the slightest.
Technically, that's how Paladin oaths work, is through their sheer faith, is
Yeah.
how they generate their power.
Champion does not mean paladin.
Eh,
You know, that is
Those are
fair,
not
but you know,
exclusive.
we never know how he's getting his divinity. Maybe he's eating off some other poor sap that's a pillar.
okay. That's number 5.
Number 6.
Number 6. Burger King foot. Sorry.
Number 6. I really do like
couple
seeing a black
creatures
screen.
who once we were on 6.
Yeah, we're on 6.
All right. The next 2 are called heralds.
Heralds?
Oh.
Like
Herald
both
of the Storms?
like both 6 and
Sorry.
7? Oh. I think
Dang it, Herald.
I think I know what these mean.
They're former heralds, former champions. These are remnants of Amarius and Urian's kind of collaboration of each other, using each other's
Yeah.
remnants, sort of still cultists that are roaming around or what was once Urian's reign.
Alright, so we have the list. Number 1, Valdi Iruda. She is currently missing an arm. She is a scion and is known to carry around minions. Number 2, name unknown. They are a master blade staff, or an expert with blade staffs, and seems to have regeneration. Number 3 is a group of knights known as the Wrath Knights that seem to be practicing some form of necromancy. Number 4
no.
is a void wizard, who seems to be carrying around minions as well, seemingly a cult. Number 5 is Sacriel, the former champion of Amarius, one of the deceased pillars of the recent years. Number 6 is the former Herald of Blood. And number 7 is the former Herald of Fate. Which Fate seems to tie to
Question.
variance. And
Question,
Blood,
what's a herald?
I don't think we've ever encountered any sort of entities going by the name of Herald, but traditional English lexicon and definitions, heralds typically refer to people who, well, are representing something and come to bring it or something. At least that's my interpretation.
As the future student council president, we have to make
No.
sure this
Stop that.
is
You are not the champion of champions yet, all right?
That's
Okay.
mean.
You know what? If Pyre wants to go through those trials, he sure can. He's not gonna like the last one.
Yeah, no one's gonna like the last one.
But yeah, a herald is typically an official representative bringing news. Like a
What have
messenger.
I joked to you?
Yes.
Well,
that's an
you are
accurate
currently Cinders, not Ultima.
Okay, as Cinders, let's go hunt down a cult.
Do each of these have rough estimations of where they are on the island?
Yes.
Okay.
The one carrying a blade staff is able to blend in with people. They're unsure whether or not they've actually been to the village or not, but they suspect there possibly has been sightings of them. But because they don't know much about their appearance, the only thing they know about is they once worked for Vyara.
I wonder who that could be.
All right.
You can't use
I'm gonna-
character knowledge?
I'm gonna
Yeah.
give them the title of Chameleon because,
That's a terrible name.
well, it's to represent that. Holy shit, can't really find them.
They're a changeling.
Nikki, you can't call out of character knowledge when they are literally sitting at the bar in the town they are wanted in with the aforementioned blade staff on their back. It's a little on the fucking nose.
I mean, hey,
You know how funny it is being like, yeah, I have a bounty, but I'm sitting here where everyone can see me.
It's because they don't know much about them. No one's seen her face.
I finally
And
love
she's
you.
wearing a hoodie. She's wearing a
Hey.
hood. Her hood is up. She's
No,
in
don't you
incognito
fucking
mode.
pull the assassin. Don't you pull that Assassin's Creed bullshit. Wearing a hood does not make you invisible.
Soviet,
Yeah,
how
no.
about maybe some disconnection
favorite.
of you and your character and let this happen?
Apparently a
You're
streamer
radio
actually,
idea
or a
there,
YouTuber or whatever, actually thought that was a thing. Putting your hood up is just how you disguise yourself, and actually tried that. Oh, don't worry about it. It's so fucking... Alright. In reality, your characters have never met this person.
So, okay. But, so that one, just completely unknown. What about the others?
Valdi is supposedly hanging around where Celeste's shrine is.
Alright.
The Wrath Knights are a random encounter while you're traveling.
Oh, that's fun.
Sacriel will be roaming around the abandoned town.
Also, wait. Sorry, on the out of character knowledge thing, two of us would know who she is.
How so?
Wait, what?
Druko
Who?
and Coldrix. We fought her
Oh,
before.
I don't think I ever fought her, man.
Yes,
did.
we did. It was the first trial.
She's one of
For Vyara.
She's one of the two regenerating Vyara underlings that were people.
Holy fuck, you're right!
So, I can pull that card, Nikki.
Nah, that's cringe.
Nah, that's
Damn.
cringe.
So, what were you saying?
I genuinely forgot, so no, I'm not going to use
There's
that information.
3 of them, by the way.
Oh yeah.
Well, yeah, but
No, one of them died. Like actually died.
one of
You
them
know what's
died.
fucking crazy?
One turned to skeleton.
Yeah, yes, radio.
You know what's absolutely crazy? The amount of people in this call that are completely lost on the conversation and want to actually get to play.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
That's why I'm trying to get the information for the bounty. So next, okay, so Sacriel, last known, the abandoned town. Next,
Hey, King, stop sleeping. We're playing a game here.
I'm not
Pay
sleeping.
attention.
The heralds
Sleep on these nuts.
are near where the former temple used to be. They aren't in the temple. They're just on the outskirts of it. So
near Amarius' shrine.
Yeah. Valdi will pop up once you've taken care of the others. That's out of character knowledge, but I'm
Valdi.
letting you know she's the final
Yeah, but you-
one.
Well, you said she's hanging around Celeste's shrine.
Yes, but go after her last. She's tough.
Okay. What about the Void Wizard?
The Void Wizard is... Oh. Right. Last turn, they were hanging around outside Priscilla's shrine. Though, there is some interesting rumors you get to know about what happened last time. Last time, these former wizards tried to turn Priscilla into a void dragon, or a void racked dragon. Basically, mind
Oh, that
broken.
sounds so cool.
And mind broken and
what the
sort
fuck?
of corrupted by void.
Oh hell no!
The last time it happened, they were stopped midway through the transformation and were able to reverse it.
No wonder Priscilla
On
is a
my
recluse.
Christian server, they would
Now,
do that.
the only
Shame on
reason
them.
that
When they
even
take them.
happened is because they managed to be able to get her home at her shrine. But they haven't been able to do such a thing since.
Okay.
But they
Well,
are near
now-
the shrine, but you never know where they could. Maybe they're in the shrine already.
That's my book club, buddy. How could they do that?
Well, there.
Wrong
Now we have the full
character
list.
again.
And
Okay.
assuming this would be Pyre telling us all this information, so do you want to take the lead here, Radio?
I mean, we're all scattered around the bar at the moment.
True. But I don't think it's that loud, and we're just discussing bounties that anybody could go and listen
Heck
about.
yeah.
And what I'm saying is we need to gather the party and perhaps get rid of the NPCs at the bar.
Hey, the NPCs also have feelings.
Do you want to rent a room for privacy?
Yeah,
That's
sure.
what Tirsheal wants to do, so pay up, Tirsheal.
It's not what
I'll
I
pay up.
fucking said at all.
I was asking.
I'll pay up for the room.
No,
Don't listen
stop.
to
We
them
don't need to
arguing.
buy a fucking room.
No, it's just for privacy, so no one,
Well, she just
over
said to rent
here.
a room for privacy.
Yeah, because we don't want one of the bounties who are sitting in the bar being like, yeah.
No,
don't know
according
that
to
in
Nicky,
You
we
never
don't
know.
know that, even though...
Yeah, that is true. So, looks
And-
to everyone.
So, if you wanted to discuss this privately, Tirsheal, should we rent a room then?
I didn't say discuss it privately. I said gather the fucking party at the bar.
We're at the
Okay,
bar.
cool.
Well, okay, Moxie isn't, but or Cinder's.
I can't move. Damn it, I'm still loading in.
That is tragic.
Nikki, can you please move me to the group? Thank you.
You just did.
That would also include gathering us in the same place instead of being split.
Yeah, we gather around, you know, what? My memory's failing me right now.
There we go.
We
Let me
gather
shuffle
around Old Whitey.
people around, I
Yeah.
guess.
Have we all gathered? Excellent.
All gathered.
In character, why have you called us here again?
Because apparently
Alright.
someone decided to clear out the local fucking bounty board.
What is this bounty? You know what? I have asked him. Yeah, okay, what are we doing?
At Pyre.
Pyre has been looking a bit blue rather than his normal orange. So I think he seems to be zoning out a lot. But
Am I back? Hello?
Hi,
yeah,
yes.
welcome back.
Okay, my Discord cut out for a while there.
Curse you, Discord, and your really good
Okay.
services.
I was keeping up with most of what was said on the stream.
Okay,
So,
that's good.
Pyre, the
Where were we?
bounties.
Ah, yes.
Stares at Pyre intently.
I assume he, slides the posters across the bar.
Yeah. There you go.
Okay, let's get
And
a
then
look at
gives
these.
us all that information that we have been given.
Yep, there you go.
Your amazing radio, hugs and
Oh, no.
kisses. Hope you get better.
I'd like
Thank
to
you.
make an insight check in character reading one of the bounties versus the person that Pyre has brought in with him.
I'd like to order a glass of milk. Thank you.
I'm drinking a glass of milk
Why milk?
because milk is good.
Because milk is good. Calcium, my guy.
Be back.
You know, you gotta make your
You wanna
bones
make an
grow
insight
stronger,
check
so you have
against
to
them?
drink milk.
Sat
Yes,
down and
I'm waiting for
started
Sama to stop talking.
drinking.
Alright.
They're sipping on, well, something.
Cool.
I'd like to make an insight check looking at the stranger that has followed Pyre over to the bar and reading the bounty poster that was given to us by the jail.
Oh, the other thing it says is they're undead.
Hence, okay, would this be Arcana or Insight then?
Medicine, actually.
Fuck. Not good at that.
Shit.
I was asking for Insight.
Alright. Well, they look a little paler than a normal person. But that's really about it. They don't have any... They don't smell bad, you don't think? Do you have a nose?
Yes.
Could I kind of pick up on what Tirsheal's doing?
You could.
Could I inform him that while we were fighting, they did feel cold? Nikki.
Gonna
Yeah.
burn a 4th level spell slot. Gonna cast Hold Person on the Roman Blade. I need a DC 15 Wisdom save.
One moment, please.
Now loading.
As you hear a voice that you didn't realize was around you. I don't think so.
Who the fuck is this bitch?
Who? Huh? Who did what?
Counter spell?
Yeah.
You fucking sure about that?
Stop that. Counterspelled the counterspell.
Fuck.
Why are the
Well,
two
that's
people
one
at the
down.
table?
And,
Wait, what happened?
fuck, I don't have rope. Fire.
What are you doing?
You literally brought in one of the bounties.
I did?
Well, paralyzed,
You did?
technically.
I point to the poster that we were looking at, point back at the person. Now, if someone has rope, please tie them down. This only lasts for a minute. And I'd rather not have a fight at the bar
I don't.
with a wanted person.
I don't know if they're the. Are you? Oh well. I'll hand you my immovable rod.
That doesn't restrain people.
Do I have rope?
Rope? Bombs?
Yes, you have 50
I
feet of
do have rope. Yeah, I'll just. You can just take it out of my bag.
So I never rolled my wisdom
I don't
saving
have
throw.
the dexterity to make rope. They don't repeat.
I didn't.
Well, they
repeat.
never made a dexterity saving throw. Or,
Yeah,
sorry,
they never
wisdom.
made the save. They only did the.
I attempted to counterspell, then I just made the save now.
What have I just returned to?
Yeah, that makes
You-
sense.
The unfortunate part,
Welcome.
you see black ooze start to grab at the blade. Oh, you shouldn't have done that.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
didn't do anything. Oh, okay.
Hold the fuck up.
You watch as black goo kind of just absorbs them into the floor.
Hold on. Then what the fuck was the D20 plus 4?
The D20 plus
That
4
was
was
for
me
counterspell.
rolling counterspell because you cast
I
at a 4th level.
counterspelled. I counterspelled
Yes.
at 3rd. It
Okay.
just stops immediately.
Okay, yes, but I initially had to roll a D20 plus 4 against your 4th level spell because I've counterspelled. That's how that works. That's why I rolled a D20 plus 4
No, Nikki.
because that's my
If
spellcasting
the
modifier
Never, it
for that
doesn't
character.
fucking matter.
And then you rolled counterspell after I did that
No.
roll. Yes.
Nikki.
I fucking counterspelled immediately.
Okay. Well, regardless, they made the wisdom save. I don't know what the hell I returned to,
I
but
don't have
They
the
made the
modifiers
wisdom
for my
save.
wisdom save for this character.
doesn't matter. They rolled a straight 18, which beat his DC. Which I'm
I'll be
surprised it's
seeing you
that low.
after you leave this village.
The fuck you will.
Who is talking?
The Ronin that just left. You know, your friend
Okay.
from last session.
Well, if we're going to be seeing them, at least it'll be easy. I kicked their ass alone, so I mean. they bring friends, I'll have friends.
Are you?
What the fuck do you mean you kicked their ass alone?
Yeah, I kicked their ass. They wanted to spar. I sparred alone with them and beat their ass.
A spar is different from an actual fight.
Mhm.
Pyre.
I still kicked their ass pretty heavily.
Are you?
Okay?
I'm starting to question why we brought you along.
Because he's a representative of the Queen as well. I mean, the Empress. I mean, it's perfectly reasonable. I mean, we're trying to find ways to kill time here, anyway.
Well, at least you didn't get us in any other trouble while you were unsupervised.
I didn't even do anything wrong this time around. What are you talking about?
I'm more surprised that they even managed to get into this town, seeing as though they were wanted.
Well, based off the warrant or the bounty, their identity is pretty much unknown besides the few facts there.
Yeah, but how many people do you know that wield a blade staff?
There's a couple within the order.
Okay.
It's not an uncommon
the,
weapon.
The blade staff
How
thing
many
is going to be very funny.
non-specialized people do you know wield a blade staff?
How many people?
Non-specialized. How many, like, normal-ass dudes?
There's a few people in the armies.
Yeah.
It's not an uncommon weapon, Tirsheal. People do use it. But
it's less common than most alternatives.
Aren't you using a blade staff?
No.
No, I'm talking to...
He has a sword.
It's a sword.
No, he has a sword. I have a bolter. You use your bow. Whitey.
Magic.
Whitey, why have you sprouted dragon claws?
Don't worry about it.
Dude, what did you do?
Extra strong liquor.
I'm gonna go out on a limb and call bullshit there.
Extra strong liquor.
I mean,
Incredible.
Technically not lying, because he did drink liquor with his dragon's blood.
Yeah. Well, regardless of what Whitey has maybe unintentionally done to himself, I think it's a matter of the fact right now, we know where one of these people or one of these bounties are, and they're also part of why we're also here. So, how is everybody looking in terms of their abilities and arcane potential for today?
Some of us still need to pick up items from the shop.
Yes, like you.
And I just burned 2 spells trying to prevent another fight.
Sometimes preventing is not the better alternative.
Also, Cinders could have silvery barbs their wisdom save, but it's too late for that now. They're already gone.
Mm-hmm.
They were 40 feet away.
That means they were out of range.
No.
Yes, it's 30 feet.
Silvery barbs is 60 feet.
Fuck.
Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, it legitimately has 6 feet. It's a really good spell.
So if they were all the way over here, they still would have been able to silvery barbs that save.
Well, regardless.
Again, too late now. Oh. Fuck. Right. Excuse me, ma'am.
Let's head. What do you need?
I was told that this is the place that would purchase foodstuffs.
Yes.
How would you like a bulk deal on preserved Hydra meat?
Preserved Hydra?
Yes.
Yep, skin that thing to its bones.
And then forgot to make stock. I'm still
Yeah.
mad.
That got every last bit of edible meat. I really out myself.
Incredible.
He's just like 1,000-yard stare, starts pulling out actual piles of meat wrapped in butcher paper.
Just looks at it for a moment. Okay.
Still taking out bundles. This is gonna take a minute. Starts walking down the bar to find more empty space. Gets to about here and runs out of bundles.
Oof.
Yeah, about that much.
Huh.
At this point, I'm pretty sure I could get away with a copper a pound.
I gotta check something.
Oh,
How much does a Hydra weigh?
How much do Hydras weigh? How much is their meat
lot.
worth? And dragon's blood's a hell of a drug.
Alright, so a whole cow. This is like about 1,000 pounds of ish.
So the average,
It's like
the
10
average
gold.
weight. So the average weight of a Hydra in 5e is 4,000 pounds. Minus
So like
probably
4
about
cows.
1,000. No, Nikki, hold on. Minus probably about 750 to 1,000 pounds of unusable material, i.e., the scales, the tongues, the skeleton, and the entrails. That leaves us anywhere between 3,250 to just 3,000 pounds of meat. And I'm probably selling anywhere between 1,500 and 2,000 pounds.
Yeah, as I was trying to say, you're underestimating
Sorry.
how much gold you're going to be getting.
I'm trying to not bankrupt this poor person.
I could give you like 40 gold for this meat. High quality. Hey, you can't bankrupt my NPCs. Well, certain NPCs. You can't bankrupt the Aquatalon. The Crystal Isles. He's actually rich.
So if we're going with a copper a pound, that would be 2,500 copper.
Which would be 25 gold, but she gave you 40. So you're making money.
Making a little
I'm
extra
actually
bank on
going off of, like, how much a cow is.
I would argue that, well, no, basing it off the price of beef wouldn't work because Hydra is an extremely rare
No.
creature.
I'm not going off of, like... I'm basing it off of a whole cow for the meat, like the... Yeah, okay, sorry. The animal itself, like, a whole cow is like 10 gold, and they're like about 1,000 pounds of... Anyway.
Regardless, you're making money.
Box is 15 for 2,000. Oh, fuck. I didn't realize they had ox on there too. Oh my god. It's only like 5 more gold. 1,000 more. Okay. No, I think 40 is good. It's supposed to be worth more than either of those.
How many racks of rib did we cut from the Hydra?
Well, it only has 1 set of ribs.
Yes, but like a Hydra size rack of ribs is like 6 normal racks of beef rib.
I think you're underestimating how big a Hydra is.
They are a huge size category creature.
Yeah.
They're
They're gonna
fucking
be
big.
like 12 normal racks of ribs. Anyway. Maybe more. Maybe a lot more. I don't know. Either way. Yum, num, num. That will probably enough to feed the village for enough time for
3
people to get
days.
sick of it.
Well, I mean, it's preserved, so they don't have to eat it all at once. They can cycle it in and out. Make the McHydra a limited time offer sandwich. I'll leave now.
Is there anything else you'd like to purchase, sell, trade?
Not
Perhaps
really, no.
rumors? Any juicy information you could tell me? I could tell you some juicy informations.
Does this person look like they're a spellcaster, or are they just mundane?
They look mundane.
Damn, the trading
They're,
arcane knowledge doesn't really
but
do much.
one thing that you notice is they look like they have sort of divine blood, in a way. They kind of look like an Asimar, or perhaps a wingless Asvarian.
I mean, that still doesn't change the fact that trading arcane knowledge really doesn't work here.
No. At least for this person. Perhaps there are others.
Perhaps.
So, do y'all need a rest, or should we go deal with the lady waiting outside of town?
Then probably need to wait.
Yeah, I'm looking here to kill time, because... But...
Then drink a little.
If we need to wait, how about you go pick up your item from the shop that you started...
Didn't Whitey also not pick up an item?
Yes, Whitey, you also need to go pick up your item from...
What?
Over
The
at the shop, you know, ran by Fariel. He offered free items to all of us. You and Tirsheal and Pyre still need to go collect theirs. I've already collected mine. I think, Sindus, have you collected yours?
Oh.
No. I have not.
All of you need to
All
go
right.
collect your items.
You know what, Haseo, you enjoy your date. I'll babysit the chuckle fucks.
What's
Come
ready
on.
for me?
Hold on. I need to speak to
What?
everyone
Yes, Pyre?
Oh,
privately.
It's about as private as we're gonna get.
Now we need to... Now we need to rent a room.
Oh.
Is there a private room that we can borrow?
Well, there are a couple of rooms you could borrow. You could rent a room with a couple beds. About 4 beds. Or you could
we were
rent,
told that we were.
or you could rent the sauna room. It is sealed and quiet, and no one can hear inside there. Plus, you can sweat out your frustrations.
We were told that as emissaries, we would have rooms prepared for us. Correct?
Yes. Last room. She will toss a key out. Since you're the emissaries, toss this key. I was meant to give this to you. Last door, bottom right. She'll point all the way down here. She'll be like, the last door down that hallway.
All right.
Whoosh.
This one, right?
Yep.
How quaint.
How stuffy. Sits on bed.
This is not an adequate room for a party of this size.
Nor is it an adequate room for emissaries.
I think we're meant to have multiple. I think we have. Can I see the key?
They gave us one
Nope.
key.
Come inside first.
Oh, there we go. These doors are unlocked.
They're all
Well,
unlocked.
don't walk into unlocked rooms.
Don't walk into someone else's suite.
In technicality,
I think-
both adjacent rooms are yours.
Oh,
Yes.
these both are? Okay.
Yeah.
Come in. Yeah, come in. So,
Yes.
Hold on, I locked the door.
I
Professor Zariah jokingly starts tugging it. Dang, can't leave.
Hey, let me out. I'm gonna keep watch.
Sits on the corner of bed. Am I supposed to be here?
you
Oh,
could
you're here
be,
now.
but the information I'm about to give everyone is going to be fucking crazy.
Oh. I've seen things that probably would break some of your minds, so by all means,
Well-
probably won't affect me.
So I just had a conversation before I walked into the bar with an Arc Fae.
Wait,
What?
A what?
You mean that dead person?
No, that's an undead, not a fae. Different.
Yeah, actually the former queen of the Spring Court.
okay.
The what?
Professor
And
Soraya
I
adjusts
may or
his
may
glasses.
I may or may not have accepted a deal.
I
Okay.
have to borrow those glasses, Professor Zariah, for a second.
Tirsheal starts reaching into his coat.
Drinks milk.
Now, it is only something that I have to do. Now,
Oh.
I don't have to do it because, you know, what's an Arc Fae without access to the Feywild?
Powerful mage.
Yeah, but I mean, we've seen our fair share of powerful mages. Anyways,
True. Probably.
Continue.
so, does anyone know who? I believe they said Holix, Iliax, Halix,
Halix.
something. Yeah, that's the bitch.
Yes.
Anyone know who that is?
Well, from my studies, if I can just go off of knowledge, Nikki,
That's fine.
or do I need? Halix was amongst the former pillars, the previous generation from the current one that's forming. They represented, I believe, unity. They are a Fey being from the descriptions I've read about. And, well, that's primarily it. I mean, that's not a lot of... I'm not really a religious person, but I do keep an idea of what's the current... I have no clue where I'm going with this word. I read a lot.
I think he's a druid of some kind.
All right. So with that information, she wants me to either A, kill him, That's not gonna happen. Because that's a god.
Well, they're no longer a god.
Kind
Okay.
of.
Or B, fuck with his mirror with these stones. I'll produce the stones that lead to another plane of existence that is not the Feywild and bring the stones back to her. Don't touch the stones. I will kill you.
Let's
I
make an-
I
Yes.
will fuck you up. Do not even don't.
Yes.
Well, stand back, Tirsheal, and he'll hold them out, and we can observe them.
Yeah, you can look at them, but these were given to me by someone by
So
an
please-
Archfey
I
So please
that is
stand back.
currently directly behind the bar.
I would like to pull out part of one of my. No, I don't think I'd have an. I don't think a magnifying glass or a monocle would be included with my limited supplies I got from. I'd like to make an Arcana check on these crystals.
I want to check on crystals. Go ahead.
I would also like to make an Arcana check, even with my.
Advantage, Haseo.
Why do I?
Why does
Okay.
he have advantage?
Because he's
I
an
would like to
order
make a
member,
nature check on the crystals.
and you guys are
That-
about to find out something really funny.
Oh my god.
Nice
Or
advantage.
How is that-
fucking not.
How the fuck did
Simple
you
advantage,
Teacher,
bro.
I need your help. Teacher, no!
Four fours.
No!
That is 4 fours.
Teacher, how could you fail me?
That is so much
We
bullshit.
do have inspiration.
Someone roll
still.
again. Someone roll again. I need to check if there's still more fours.
Okay.
That's 2 fours.
That's 4 in a row, Nikki.
I
4 in
I
a
will
row
also
plus an
roll this
8.
Hell
Arcana.
yeah.
I know I'm useless in this situation. I'm just rolling Arcana for the fun of it.
Can I have your inspiration, though?
Holy fuck, the old man
Who
is
I
wants
just
to
rolled a
give
21. Don't burn inspiration on this.
There's a reason.
There's a reason he's supposed to know it, but he rolled 2 4s in a row.
I technically rolled 3 4s.
You did.
But hey, can I get somebody's inspiration, please?
No,
I
fuck
don't have
it.
inspiration.
I
What?
want to say
Only person who
blind.
does is Emsama and Old Whitey.
No.
What the
Us.
fuck? No, the fuck he doesn't.
Tirsheal
He's
does.
not
It's
the only
Msama
one.
and Whitey.
3 of us
Emsama.
have it.
Ah.
I'm saving mine.
No, fuck you.
Emsama, you're my last hope.
What do I get out of this?
You can't bribe us for your
1 second.
inspiration.
Sorry about the camera.
Emsama,
for a moment.
I'll give you a big old kiss the next time I
Right,
see
I gotta-
you.
What was that, Nikki?
Yoink him and
Okay.
whoosh.
You're yoinking people.
Well, I am sitting on I'm sitting on a nat 20, and if I do have inspiration, I have that as well.
Hi, Nippers. Are you here to help me?
Could I just
No, you,
please,
you,
Emsama?
no, you're not.
pretty please?
Be gone, dog.
I will make certain things we've talked about in DMs a possibility.
No, the fuck you will not.
Yeah,
I stood back, question mark?
As
You've-
DM.
I'll take
Zariah
the
will
bribe.
raise his
Fine,
hand.
give him-
But Pyre
Yes.
and Moxie and Old Whitey, whatever these crystals are, they're quite corrupted.
Yep.
They look like realm shards. Have you guys bumped into the realm shards yet? As
No.
players
Some of us as
Uh.
players, but in character, no.
in character, no.
Me
I know
specifically, I have not.
your party hat.
Wait. Actually, that does.
No.
4 of us have characters that have
Okay,
previously.
You would
but not
recognize
this
it.
party.
But Moxie would recognize it. But
Yeah,
wouldn't
but okay,
fully. It wouldn't understand that it's cursed and kind of corrupted, but not fully knowing what it does. Pyre, you would understand it to be something dangerous, but only under certain circumstances. You believe it only works for what? It could make cursed weapons, or it could make a cursed portal, like they told you.
Pyre.
Blah 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 blah.
Pyre.
Zariah will have his hand raised.
Uncle, you may have the floor to speak.
Sorry.
Oh,
Oh.
fine. Thank you. Adjust glasses.
Oh no.
Mind if... Well, could give you some information about Pyres if you'd like, as well as what former pillars are, and their consistence. You know, there is more than just their previous, the most recent previous iterations. The last pillars to exist before the ones that recently passed were all killed, but the ones before them were not. They still exist as mortals, though long-lived. Hylius is still, in some sense, still blooded like a god. You can actually extract sort of energy from them. I used one to power my base for a little while.
Why are you telling us this?
He scratches his head. Shh. I made a deal with one of them, and they went back on their deal, and whole story. They broke my door. We're even.
Oh, okay.
Better go catch it.
Oh,
Okay, so back to what I was saying.
Those energy crystals, be careful with them. Whatever they are.
They're corrupted.
Hylius is not a bad person, they say, but he was one who worked in the Feywilds a lot. Had a portal in his home directly to the Feywilds.
There's another issue that comes
Pyre?
with it.
I'm going to speak quite frankly here.
But
What the
also-
actual fuck is your problem?
To be fair,
I don't know what you mean.
those pillars are also connected to Amerius. They were all friends, and they worked together for quite some time. So, in reality, I don't know what they had done in their
Nikki.
pasts.
Nikki.
Look,
He
Zariah's
was
just
trying
rambling.
to
Let
move
him
along.
go.
Yes.
Again, what the actual fuck is your problem?
What do you mean?
Since we have met you, you have been either belittling, undermining, or pulling bullshit like this.
What is bullshit like this?
Oh, making a deal with a banished archfey to do something for them. Trying to leave the cart when we're on our way to deal with official orders to stop a horde of spiders against mushroom people.
Was he? Oh, yes, he was.
Okay. Continue.
Belittling and undermining a member of the Empire's nobility. Something
Okay,
that
continue.
Haseo could have had you arrested for, but chose not to. And
People have their own
doing the
opinion.
same to the Empress of the nation that we work for. You have been doing this since we met you. So I'll ask again, what the actual fuck is your problem?
I don't have a problem. What's your problem? Puts the shards back in my pocket.
You are my problem.
I mean, if that's the case, do something about it. Like, quite frankly, do something about it. Because I was sent here on a specific task for the Empress. But I'm sure she'll understand if I turn up dead.
Well, that's a glitch in my
I'm gonna
head.
give Haseo a chance here.
What? You want to roll initiative or something? Because like, I'm still okay. Tirsheal, put that down. Well, I'll admit some of your complaints are valid. At the same time, if, like you said, I could have acted, but I did not. The Empress could have acted. She did not. And
quite frankly, that is a problem with your own leadership.
Why do you have a problem with all of this? Because yes, his methods may be unorthodox, chaotic, and some may see it as hindering progress. But he still gets the results, does he not?
I'm sorry. Why the fuck are you two defending him when he actively belittles both of you?
look, people have their own opinions, and they have their own, opinions, and they will say what they want to say. But getting snagged on every single comment is not going to be good for you, to be perfectly honest. Yes, you can take mind of it at the moment, but it's best to leave it in the flow.
And to be quite frank, all of you belittle me once in a while, so I have gotten used to it.
Cinnamon stick. Are you gonna pull the trigger or not?
I'd say being the bigger man here would be quite the thing to do, because right now, if you're gonna pull the trigger, that's just gonna look childish and may even get you arrested. But that is just my opinion.
Hear me out, Cinders.
Mm-hmm.
Tirsheal can pull the trigger. And then what? What happens? What are the repercussions if you do this? What are the repercussions from what I have done? Think about it. Everything that I have done may have slowed progress, may have upset people, but at the end of the day, like what was said, I do my job. On top of that, I do it damn good. Not only do I do my job well, but every decision that I have made that seems to be somewhat upsetting to you is a decision that will only ever fall back on me. So, do you care about me? Is that what you're trying to say here? Because if so, I appreciate it. But my decisions are my own. Me doing what I have done with this Archfey has no repercussions on you. Only on me. So, with that being said, if you want to pull the trigger, do so. I just hope that you calculate things as much as I do.
If you're quite done, I'm just gonna go and get some more milk. Does anyone want anything? No? Okay. And then I'm gonna walk out. Nikki, can you please move out of the room?
Fucking near him.
Tirsheal, where did this overbearing protectiveness come from?
Oh, it's not protectiveness, it's self-preservation. Because apparently I'm the only one that says he's going to get us killed.
I mean, it hasn't happened yet. If it
Just because
happens
it
at
hasn't
all.
happened yet doesn't mean it's not going to catch up to him.
Haven't I saved multiple of your lives before? from situations that I didn't cause. And every situation that I do cause hasn't ended poorly for anyone.
Like I said, just because it hasn't happened yet doesn't mean your luck isn't going to run out.
I'm gonna lean into Tirsheal. Have you heard the term luck of the Fae?
There is no such thing. You seem to forget that Fae are backstabbing shitheads. Or do I need to remind you of your own shadow?
Trades are trades.
I mean, if
Do
you,
you even remember what you bartered for?
That's the point.
I mean, if you want my opinion, from what stories I have read about Fae, yes, some typically yes. Ultimately, you are fucked over in the end of those stories. But in others, it's the opposite. Fae are literal embodiments of chaos.
Mm-hmm.
And
So-
you took a deal from one they saw fit to banish.
Oh, there we go.
So what does that tell you about this?
That they need my help.
No. Not in the slightest.
How's that? Someone asked for my help and I offered my help.
Did you even ask why they were banished from their home to begin with, or did you just jump on the first opportunity to make another deal?
Well, neither, actually.
Oh, Pyre, you need to put those crystals down.
I already put them in my pocket.
I mean, drop the bag.
Why?
Drop your pants. Take them off. Get them out of your pocket.
There was something at the back of my mind when I looked at those crystals, which I couldn't recognize, but it just came to me. Whatever that Fey, Arch-Fey did to them, it contains soul magic.
Yes, they said that.
Soul magic is a very volatile thing if improperly used, which, be it an Arch-Fey who wants you to use them for some reason on Halix, is not a good thing.
So Halix is, from what I understand, also a Fae.
I believe specifically he's a harpy, if stories are correct.
Okay. So me not doing this helps a different Fae.
Yes.
So why not just inform Halix of what was to transpire?
In technicality, he is not from the Feywild. He is from Nerakov.
Is he one of those? I've read stories of mortals being turned into Fae and vice versa.
Oh, they're just... like an elf would be considered a Fey. In reality, they're just another one of the mortals. They're a harpy. In reality, yes, they are technically as much Fey as a satyr. But they're still mortals like us. If they were to continue being Fey and live in the Feywilds and be more like them, they would eventually, with the magics of that plane, yes, become Fey creatures. But most of them generally just live out their lives like mortals. Or, in Halix's case, become a god. I guess he would be considered as powerful as an Archfey at one point in time. I wouldn't know anymore. He taps his head and scratches for a moment and then continues writing in his notebook. Sorry to interrupt. This conversation is riveting.
Well, that was a... Oh, that is useful information, I guess.
So we tell the person that... Oh, by the way, yeah, he is the person that allows them to... Or allows the pillars to get to the Feywild, apparently, if they so desire, something like that, or their contact there.
Like an
That's what I
emissary?
was told. I don't know. But all I was told is I just slap those in and leave. That's all I was told. Other than the information that I have.
Oh. So you want to piss off the new pillars by fucking with their emissary? Is what you're now saying.
If
Like,
he still
care about
stays
the
the emissary. But, I mean, you wouldn't want to piss off gods. And even despite my country primarily worshipping Farseers, we still acknowledge that the pillars are gods. And gods are quite powerful.
You don't even know what realm those shards are linked to.
At this
alone
moment,
the fact that they're corrupted.
at this time, I don't think they're linked to anything besides soul
If
destruction.
Professor Zariah gets too close, I will shove them.
I know he doesn't get like super close. He just stands up, walks over. Mind if I see them? I might be able to tell. I'm no geologist or anything, but as a Urian had me look over these types of objects in the past before. Not to the exact extent. He doesn't seem like he's lying to you.
I will hold them up once again. This time
He
in
won't
this
touch them.
direction.
He'll just lean over with his hands behind his back, every once in a while adjusting his glasses and kind of squinting at them, looking over. He's being respectful. He understands that you're probably not wanting him to be too close.
Yeah. While he's looking at them, I'm just going to address them again. Now, counterpoint. I'm fully aware of what you all are saying, especially when it comes to the Fae. Here's my counterpoint. When you're approached by an Archfey alone, what
You
do you
don't-
do?
You don't talk to them.
Well,
You ignore them.
I assume they did not reveal they were an Archfey when they first talked to you.
No, they didn't, but it was
Well,
pretty easy to tell.
Well, we'll go under the assumption that you wouldn't know when you first talked to them. So it's hard to not talk to them, Tirsheal, if you don't know off the bat, you know.
So I ended up, allow me to put this in a candid way that Tirsheal can understand. I got trapped into a conversation with him. Once you find out, I would love to just walk away if I'm not aware of the situation. However, being made aware of the situation, as well as something else that's slightly interesting that I'll tell you about in a second, I got backed into a corner. Simply saying no and walking away forfeits myself. Simply saying yes, under certain stipulations that I can control, which I did, gives me leeway. We agreed that I didn't actually have to do the task. I had to attempt to do so. Thus, all I have to do is go there and say, hey, this is what I want to do. And the god's like, what the fuck? No. And then I leave because that was my attempt. You see, a good way to combat a bullshitter is to be one yourself.
So if we're going fine detail in that case, if I'm understanding this correctly, that doesn't mean we can't try to fix the shards before your attempt either.
No, I cannot do that.
You can't.
Everything is as is.
Okay. Well, you
Thus,
can't.
what we can do is just simply bring it up to them, say, "Hey, this is
Well-
what this is. We know that they're corrupted, and we want to replace your mirror portal and give the other shards to a banished Archfey." And if they say, "What the fuck? No, we just leave. That's my attempt. No harm, no foul. I don't get hurt. No one gets hurt." And on top of that, the pillars are also aware of that banished Archfey that will try and cause trouble for them so that they can deal with them themselves.
But what I'm hearing is, you can't attempt to do it. What if I attempt?
I would have to try and kill you.
Are you sure?
Are you sure about
Yes.
that?
Oldest person.
Is it-
I
Just kidding.
I would have to make an attempt to stop you in any way possible to not interfere with myself. However, I have to try to stop you.
It was a single punch. There, my attempt.
Well,
We could
before-
restrain him.
You
Yeah.
could restrain me for other actions,
I
and
think
what
I'm
I'll
getting-
do is I'm going to shove Tirsheal.
I'm going to pistol whip him in the beak.
What? What the fuck?
Why?
You are so
I'm
bad at
going-
social cues, you dumbass.
I've been going along with it.
Hey, your pistol? Okay, well, roll the hit.
You said that you could restrain him for fucking other reasons. I have to stun you in a way for this to not fuck you.
No, this is a different reason. You're restraining me because I shoved you. That's what I'm
That-
doing.
That's not how it works.
Shoves
okay.
decks them.
Go ahead and roll acrobatics or athletics because I'm still trying to shove you. Remember, I have a -2 to athletics, so.
I have a -2 to athletics.
Well, you just have to roll higher than a 4. Well, you did it. Look at that. All right, you're not shoved.
You guys rolled the same. Can you guys stop with the 4s?
No, apparently today is
Today's-
the session.
Fucking pistol whip me, I guess, Tirsheal.
What would it be to melee hit with a gun?
Probably unarmed because it's an improvised attack.
I
Which
don't have
hilariously
so that would
uses
be a
your
D20
strength.
plus my strength mod, so that's a D20 -2.
Nice. It's the same for both of you.
Fuck.
Nice. Oh no, if only. No, don't attack me or attempt to restrain me.
Soraya raises an eyebrow. In size.
Nothing personal, Pyre.
What the fuck?
Are you
He's on the
upside
ceiling.
And
Oh
you
no.
watch Haseo leap onto the ceiling and then leap down and attempt to restrain.
I can do the same thing. I mean. Alright, roll athletics. I want you to see what I'm
No.
actually rolling here.
No, I was about to say, now watch him nat 20 his way out of it.
There's a
Alright,
reason why I rolled athletics instead. Oh no, I can't move.
Well, you're only grappled.
Help. Help me, I can't move. And my pockets are full of things that I
will wrap.
need.
I will actually tie.
Shut.
I will actually tie Pyre up with rope.
Okay.
How could you do this?
Oh, what was me?
Oh. Let me out of here, please. Don't look in my pockets.
Puts him in the corner. Takes the bag.
Well, specifically, don't look in my right pocket.
Yeah, yes, I take the shards and put them on the ground here.
No, I need those.
All right, Soraya, what did you learn about them? I asked you. Well, you were examining them to figure out which plane they were connected to before they were corrupted.
I don't know, but while looking at them, I could hear voices in my head, and I'm pretty sure I do not have that crazy of a mind.
What? Looks at shards.
When you focus for a moment, you could hear whispers in your mind. Hell. Almost like whispers of agony and pain. You see hundreds of souls collapse into these shards.
How evil of a creature to do such a thing.
It's
These
so
poor
much
souls.
so that it looks condensed into one, almost. But you can see the different colors and variations of their auras.
There's tens, hundreds, maybe even thousands of souls crushed into these.
Condensed.
Hold
not
on, at
crushed.
least while I have a captive test subject, I need you to test these seasonings I was trying. And I start feeding him different samples of seasonings we tried on the Hydra.
If you do that, I'm actually going to attempt to break out.
Oh wait, fuck,
Uh,
he's vegetarian.
So, can I try to siphon the souls from these crystals into my soul sake?
You could. But you
Alright,
would
well,
have,
what would
either
that-
way, you would still have to use your soul sake as a skill check.
Yes, which I would attempt to do.
So I take what kind of vegetables does Pyre keep in his bag?
Nothing.
Nothing. He doesn't carry rations.
No. I actually don't think I have rations in my inventory. Let me check.
You should.
I don't have rations. Oh, I do.
You have 10
Uh,
one-day
it's just-
rations.
It's just a smattering of different things.
Dry seaweed.
I take a carrot, I chop it into pieces, and I roll it in various seasonings.
So, your soul sake, right?
Yeah, so you watch Haseo put his mask on, and then take his gourd.
Oh, cool. He's doing magic bullshit. Alright, so how does this seasoning flavor taste? Puts piece of carrot in beak.
Dry.
Alright, so you put on your mask, and then you kind of like kneel down and get into like a sort of pose, and you start chanting in Southern Common.
Yes.
Now, the rest of you do understand that language, but parts of it you don't, as this part of the language is kind of kept to the order members for their rituals.
Power words! I don't know.
Not really.
Darn. So I
It's
guess
your
I just
roll
make a...
as you put soul sake into a special bowl and start reciting words.
Can Caesar give me advantage? Since he is a familiar who guides souls to the afterlife.
They're using Constitution.
I don't know why it's using Constitution.
Because that's what it always uses.
Oh, fair enough.
Alright, so use
Oh
my
yeah, I said it's
Constitution.
Constitution for yeah. That's right.
Yeah, did you not end that discussion?
No,
Yeah, I
forgot.
was because of what Caesar is, and this is trying to free the souls from this thing. Can he give advantage?
Oh, Caesar?
Yes.
No, but Nakano can.
She's asleep.
Kicks her awake. I need your help. No, she was just acting.
Yeah, I could use a hand in this ritual if you wouldn't mind.
Okay.
Alright, now advantage. Holy shit. I really did need that advantage.
Apparently.
Hold on, I'm trying to find the discussion we had. What level order member is he?
I'm a rank 2.
Okay.
Are you talking about the like proficiencies and stuff?
The like actual DCs that we established because you didn't pin it.
Yep. They're rank 2, it's just proficiency plus con mod. Rank 3 is half level plus the proficiency bonus.
Oh, that's gonna get disgustingly. Okay.
And then rank 4 is expertise plus half level.
Holy shit, that'd be disgusting at that point.
Oh, that's for like
Uh
extreme
oh, the
rituals.
DC
that
is
you're ready for.
17, which he rolled a 25.
I rolled a natural 20.
Indeed.
I'm gonna pin the DCs so you have
Or-
them.
As you complete the ritual, you watch as all 3 shards turn pure white. They are no longer corrupted, but now they're unbound to anything.
Huh.
And you watch as your
Alright.
soul sake also turns white after the ritual
Like in my gourd or in the special bowl?
in the bowl.
Alright, now this spice blend consists mostly of lemon zest and black pepper.
Tirsheal, please stop doing that to him. I'm done anyway. Strange. I don't think they're meant to be clear.
They're like
I know it.
opaque. Is that the right word?
Well, oh, yeah, that's
No,
the way you can't
semi-transparent.
see through it.
They're like as see-throughable as wax paper.
Yeah, so opaque.
Is that the right word?
Yes,
Partially
opaque
is that
means-
what I thought opaque means
opaque.
solid.
It's typically yes, but there is a degree of cloudiness. You can't see through it, but if you're actually saying we can see through it, then yeah, it'd be like semi-transparent or something. You know, like yeah, he'll pick up one like. I legitimately don't know what's up with this now.
Make an Arcana check on the contents of the bowl or the crystals now that they've been purified.
I'll make an Arcana check on the bowl if you want to make one on the crystals.
I'll make one on the crystals.
On the bowl, would it be advantage for me, Nikki?
No, normal.
Okay.
No idea. Tirsheal, on the other
What about
hand,
the crystal?
they are unbound crystals. They're realm shards that are connected to nowhere.
How the fuck?
Don't know.
You're not sure what this could do.
Perhaps we should
But
make contact with the Pillar of Knowledge after all.
As you were saying, Nikki.
Tirsheal, though looking at them, you believe, even though you have no idea what they can do, still in the wrong hands or the wrong uses, you don't know how catastrophic the damage could these things cost. What the fuck? You're not sure what kind of things these things could do in the wrong hands. But at the same time, they could also just be useless. These are brand new. No one's seen things like these. But also,
I wonder-
you've never really seen someone purify shards like these using soul magic.
I think you accidentally erased where they were bound to. As
Well,
well as the souls.
The fluid
the souls are
hasn't
not the real-
changed at all. It's still the same white color it is. Yeah.
So it's just soul sake, right?
I'm gonna be honest. I don't think it'd be a smart
Caesar
idea
looks
to add
down
that
at
back
it
in your
and
bottle.
goes, "Drink it."
Okay,
Dare
teacher.
you.
I
I
don't.
dare you.
I don't think that's a smart idea.
I reasonably trust my teacher, and
They're
if anyone's going to
actually
drink,
kidding, though.
if anyone's going to drink soul sake, I'm one who is inoculated anyway.
I don't think that's soul sake anymore.
That's
I don't think we're in Kansas anymore, Toto.
a different flavor.
I might be unfamiliar, but can I, based on the information of what I gathered on the shard, can I make a separate check on the liquid?
On the liquid?
Yeah.
You can make an Arcana check on it. Just gonna ask a question: how touchy are you gonna get with it?
I'm not poking it.
All right. You don't have to poke it with your bare hands. You have objects in your inventory there. Yeah. Anyway, you look around. You look it over, and no idea, other than it doesn't smell bad. Nor does it give off like bad magic or like corrupted magic like the other, like the crystals were giving off.
If I use soul sight on it, does it show? Oh, actually, no. I'll just use it on the bowl.
Oh,
I pulled the slip knot
see-
on Pyre's restraints.
while opening your sight, normally you see colors around people's souls and things. When you look at this liquid, it's just pure white.
Can I make one more Arcana check on it?
Yep.
Can I give him advantage?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Roll
okay.
it again. Please roll higher than a 10.
I'm trying.
That's not higher than a 10.
You're not sure what this liquid could mean.
Well, I'll pick up the bowl.
All right.
Well,
Shouldn't we put that in a vial and hand that to the order?
typically it would go back into a gourd. Do I? I really want to take a sippy.
I'm holding out my now empty flask because Moxie drank all of the chemicals that were in it.
Out of character, I just want to ask everybody here who has not been participating in this current conversation, do you guys think I should take a sip? Mad King and
Up
Sama.
to you, G. I'm not gonna stop you if you're gonna do it, because I can't, really.
Okay. Mad King?
Old Whitey's not going to stop you from doing something insanely stupid depending on the situation.
They're not one to judge.
Alright. Radio?
My man's literally pounding back shot glasses filled with dragon's blood. It's fine.
Should I take a forbidden sippy?
No.
And so
But then again, it's your character, your choice.
Well, I'm asking out of character for a reason. What's up, man? You sound depressed.
It's a dumb idea, and I'm the one that makes dumb ideas.
You're kind of encroaching on his bit.
Yeah, just a little bit.
We could feed Pyre the Forbidden City.
No, he's not
I will
inoculated.
kill you.
The only reason I have a thought of even drinking
Shut
it
up,
is
eat your lemon pepper carrot.
I'm sorry. What?
What did I hear?
Did you not hear what I was trying to do in the background? I was testing seasoning combinations. He literally said lemon zest combined with pepper.
Lemon pepper.
Cayenne pepper?
Lemon pepper
what?
pepper.
I actually, admittedly, really love lemon pepper tuna.
I tried
Mm,
over the weekend. I went to Wingstop over in when I was visiting family,
Yeah.
and Jesus, that lemon pepper was so zesty, or whatever the term is.
It is zesty.
Zesty.
I don't know. It was very something.
Let's see.
A little off topic.
You can be off topic at least once.
Yeah.
Haseo
But
will
twice.
take a sip
Oh.
Yeah.
because he is the only one who is currently inoculated with this party, and
Old
Genuinely
Whitey would like to
is-
leave the room.
Haseo.
yeah.
Whitey would like to leave the room.
Nakano will smile,
What?
looking up at you, staring at you as you drink it. And your
Okay.
eyes start to realize something. When you first became an order member, you drank soul sake. You just now
Yes.
drank pure soul sake. Which is kind of like an anti-version of it, in a way. Or
Anti-soul side.
the reverse of it.
Okay.
Let's go party of bad choices.
Your character starts to feel off a little bit. Make me a con save.
Hey, there's the high rolls I've been needing. Straight 20.
You are
Thanks
so
for
lucky.
this.
Dirty 20.
Alright. The rest of you will see Haseo's eyes turn pure white. You watch as their veins become white. And they become, for a split second, catatonic. But come back. Come to. As you are now. This is gonna
Fucking
be-
wasted, man.
Ugh, you're lucky you didn't die from this.
Yeah, this is the gambles we take.
You now have permanent white veins.
Oh,
So like, you're basically red and white kind of at the moment. So there's
Yeah.
like parts of your body.
so here's a better use of that. So whenever Haseo does any like actual monk stuff, his like key veins pop up, and they're like maybe a yellow bluish color with like his eyes. How about we just say those are white now, and they're just permanently active?
Sure. But on another note, you're actually resistant to soul damage. If you did not
Oh.
succeed this roll, you would have been vulnerable to soul
And
damage.
Oh, nice.
rough. Eh, that would have been rough. But hey, fancy. You got some new soul resistance.
Did
Nice.
any of us catch Nakano's reaction?
Good question. Most of you were not facing her, but Pyre was.
Old Whitey stepped out of the room.
Exactly. Haseo would have seen it if he was looking right at her.
I mean, I guess passively looking through Pyre. Because you mentioned that I saw her smile, so.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
What the fuck?
I guess my. Huh. They're typically blue. This
What?
is. Well, these. Well, I can feel it. It's my my key. When I use key, and I think you've seen this before, my certain veins appear across my body, and they appear blue when I'm channeling key. I'm certain these are the same veins, but they're, well, permanently active, and they're white. I don't feel bad.
You feel pain, like your body feels aching.
I feel like I've just
ingesting.
gone through a great ordeal, but in a good way.
Haseo,
Yes.
you pull that horse shit, and yet you took the magic tree liquid away from me.
Well,
Hypocrite.
yes, but to be fair, I was in work
Hypocrite.
mode.
Through the door. Hypocrite.
I am.
I've broken out of my chains. Oh,
Oh,
no.
no.
What have you done?
Yes.
I can't fulfill my mission anymore. I'm doomed.
Yeah, that's tragic. That.
Cool.
Well, do you want your?
What did he do?
Hmm?
What did he do?
Why are you interrogating them?
It's not interrogation, it's a question. Also, shut up. You can't hear me.
No clue.
Why are you smiling?
I felt the urge to.
Yeah, I'm gonna insight that. Fucking
Sus.
liar.
I'd like to help him incite that.
That was about to be a natural one.
Hey,
I'm getting helped. I'm casting guidance on myself.
I got inspiration.
Said I was helping.
Okay. I am
That
also
means-
casting guidance on myself.
Oh boy.
Oh, that's just a +4, not a +D4.
Oh my God.
Well, it doesn't matter. Insight.
23 plus a D4, whatever that'd be.
I'll roll the D4.
Oh boy.
Okay, so it's 26.
26. Natural 20.
One moment. I gotta quickly go to the bathroom.
You got a piss.
Tim Tam's biscuit.
In bus Old Whitey. I'm kidding.
No, why not? Oh, hey, Old Whitey.
I'm
Nope.
bust.
Fuck.
Oh, I thought this was the dear God.
What the fuck? Ah! Wrong room.
Wow.
What?
Whoa.
Is it bad that every single time I hear the word "wa," like any form of just "wa" or anything like that, just my head goes straight to the orcs. It goes mine goes straight to the orcs from Warhammer.
Wah.
And it's just
Daka,
a very
daka,
long,
daka.
drawn out
Close
"wa."
that door, bitch. Said
You
close
can't
it.
stop me. No, I'm right at the door.
Didn't
Let
I
me.
lock the door?
You did, but hey, I walked out, so I can open and shut it. You may have locked the door. That doesn't mean the door remains locked. Biatch.
I don't know.
Okay.
Does the door
Well,
choose
Pyre.
remain locked?
Oh, what a fun early reveal.
I'm sorry, what?
You believe her. But for the wrong reason. Because you don't believe she actually knows what she is. But you see it. You just realized it. She's a sleeper agent.
Kill John Lennon!
Now you don't know
What?
what is her triggers, who she is after, but she is an assassin. You could see it through her eyes. She is a killer, meant to kill, but she doesn't know whom or why. But new suspicions. It might be right in front of you this entire time.
My god, she's here to kill the professor because that's the only person who'd really make sense.
She's here to kill Old Whitey. No!
Premise.
Nippers,
She already
get
started with
down.
Merciless's character. Old Whitey's next. Alright. The entire party is gonna see Pyre's demeanor go from relaxed and like kind of bullshitting around to all of his feathers will stand on end and he will back up slowly while behind his back has his hand on his blade.
She has her hand on her scabbard. One hand on it.
Pyre, what are you doing?
Oh, nothing. Just wanting to, back away slowly. And I'm going to grab Haseo. Not like trying to like restrain him or anything. I'm just gonna grab his arm and just tug him this way.
What?
That's
Same
two natural 20s for
Uh-huh.
insights on bullshit
Same
that's been
shit,
going on.
Tirsheal.
Shit's fucked, yo.
I am pulling you, Haseo.
What is your
Would
problem?
I be able?
How about you shut the fuck up for a second and actually listen to the party that's trying to keep you alive? Back up behind me now.
Don't think I can defend
She
myself.
pulls out her
And
swords. Or she pulls out her one sword, splits it in two, and stabs them into herself.
Can
Pulling
I
them out. Now,
Taking
both
a
of
step
them are
back.
having auras of blood.
How
this
about we have
She
a little
cracks her
chat?
neck. Wasn't supposed
Why
to be
not?
this way.
Okay.
It doesn't have to be this way.
Well,
What?
part one
What's
is
happening?
already complete.
She's a sleeper agent. And she's trying to kill someone.
She's a what?
But we need his blood.
Who is he?
Points their blades
Bitch.
forward.
If you think that's going to happen, would I be
But
able to get a shot
it is
off
too
before she
early.
moves?
Actually, that's what she's going to do to you before you can get anything off.
Oh, I was gonna
What?
quick draw my longbow.
So she can run.
Blood curse?
Nope.
I think the door's been locked this entire
Straight-
time.
The door
Locked.
was shut and locked, but he opened it because the party wanted to leave the room.
Who
Unless-
is she blood cursing?
Tirsheal.
Yeah.
Oh, wonderful.
Why,
I'm shooting her.
That's fine.
why Tirsheal?
To stop you from... To stop you.
From whatever spell
Uh,
you were about to cast.
I wasn't going to cast a spell. I was going to shoot her in the fucking kneecap.
Good reason to stop someone.
He do be capping sometimes.
I'm re-rolling that. Fuck off.
Someone cast bless.
The man came
Damn.
with a backup plan and still
I
failed.
swear to God.
Okay.
Yeesh.
Yes.
Hey, Old Whitey.
Yeah.
They're hostile. Want to do something about it?
Oh, very much so. If this has now become a hostile situation, Old White would immediately be jumping to the occasion of trying to kill a motherfucker.
Well, I
We're
Do
think
you
going
have
initiative.
Rhymes Binding Ice?
I do.
if we're going to be doing this, we should roll initiative.
I agree.
I'm fine with that. Before I
Okay,
do
so,
anything, do we want
let's
to roll initiative quick?
I'm gonna put the bleeding icon to denote that I am blood cursed.
So, okay.
It just means I can't take reactions.
Moxie, you want to roll initiative?
Who the hell is Moxie?
Moxie's over at the bar.
It's best if they roll initiative as well. Well, no, they're outside.
They're outside. They're literally out the door. Just
But
bump
it's
into these.
Hey, can Zariah help us?
Jiraiya, I'm a pacifist.
Oh, that is bullshit.
Okay.
You know it. He's packing heat.
He packs.
He actually does carry a weapon on him, but he never uses it unless he himself is in danger. He doesn't feel like he's in danger. This is your problem.
I can put you in danger if you want.
She looks like she was only causing the blood to stop someone. She actually wants to run.
Well, that's nice, but it's my turn.
It's too early to kill.
It's never too early to kill. Walloping arrow.
Fire!
It's time to knock a bitch out.
She's not.
She's not
Just
what?
be straight up with Nikki. How fast can she run?
Pretty fast, actually.
Not faster than us.
Not faster than me.
Well, that one missed. I'm gonna do it again.
Not faster than
This
you.
one's What the fuck was that? Professor Zarai's token got in the way. Also, that's supposed to be a 14.
I think both of those miss, especially since I just gave her new armor.
Damn, you really did get honeypotted, didn't you?
You really did. God damn.
Both of those miss. Well, what's her armor class now? Since we know her armor.
One miss. Hits.
Yeah, because I got her the.
Whoa, hold on. The second one was with a -5 though. He didn't add the
Yeah,
-5.
it's -5. The
Oh,
sharpshooter.
no hit.
That's okay.
Okay.
I'm unfortunate.
My door open.
Sometime.
Well, I'm actually kind of
Is
glad
that-
because now I'm not dying of heat.
Bonus action.
Sorry, no combat music at the moment. That's my bad.
That's fine.
Well, this was a surprise combat, so
Pyre's gonna step forward and dance.
I'm kidding.
Pull out his sword. And Pyre's gonna erupt into flame like he's going Super Saiyan.
guess I'm just gonna have to point blank this bitch then.
So Dance of the Summer then.
Yep, Dance in the Summer. And I'm gonna step. I don't have Sentinel. I'm gonna step in front of the door, actually.
Oh, you're gonna do okay, fine. Then I'll just trade your place. I'll get in point blank. That's fine.
I now have the Dreadblade out. Actually, we're gonna do Dance of Winter, so Pyre turns blue.
You're blue now.
So you have an AC increase, so your AC is currently 19.
My AC is currently 19. And that's my bonus action. That was my action. That is the end of my turn. Go ahead, old lady.
Hey, look at that. It's the old man's turn. The old man has
Go
some
ahead,
fun.
old young Whitey.
Old young Whitey. Yes, the unolded old young Whitey. That measuring stick, even though I'm not going to need it, because I'm literally just going to move here. For now. We'll just start off with standard bullshit. I am so sorry for this establishment, what I'm about to do to it.
And
Bear in mind, it is mostly made out of wood.
Well, luckily, most of my damage comes from cold. Unless my draconic abilities expanded, which would be necrotic then if we were to add that, but that's not a thing.
Is
I
your
don't have
piss
any
cold
necrotics.
now?
Oh my god.
Yes.
Nice.
Yeah. Okay. Anyways, I will be transmuting spell lightning bolt.
If you're making it ice, you're just about to shoot a pillar through this goddamn building into the
I'm
next.
so sorry.
Oh, this poor guardhouse.
Well, no.
Wait a minute. No,
it
that'll
does get
help
stopped by
us.
walls.
Oh.
Yeah, it gets stopped by walls.
Well,
Perfect.
this is in the form of ice, so it's like.
Yeah, if that went through,
Alright,
you'd
Yeah, it
be
still gets stopped by
damaging
walls.
shit.
I'm just clicking the shift spell so that way it's going to be cold damage. Which is +6 now. Because you upped my charisma.
Disgusting.
Disgusting! I'm going to roll the damage though.
Whoops.
Wow.
Ooh, not good.
Okay, 9.
9.
So 26 cold damage. Oh, she
Yep,
doesn't have a
20.
lot of HP.
Yep, 26 cold damage.
That was only 25% of her HP. She has over 100 HP.
Yeah.
Reasonable. I mean,
And next up on the list,
do it again.
quicken spell.
Kill
I
John
fucking-
Lennon!
Give me one moment. I misclicked something.
You better not click lightning bolt again.
I am not clicking lightning bolt. Don't worry. I got you, fam.
Okay. Because we were told that this establishment's made out of wood, and that does set things on fire. I would
Don't
be
worry.
okay.
Don't worry. It's just more cold damage.
Ah,
Oh wow.
Ooh.
I can't react that, unfortunately.
Unfortunate.
I can.
Is it? They still take.
I actually
the
think I
damage.
can.
Yeah.
I think I.
If you can, go for it.
No, I can't. I can't. I don't have it.
Well, they take
Unfortunate.
half.
They'll
I'm not
take
a high
half,
enough
yeah.
level druid.
So half of that. 9 damage.
9.
And after all that's been said and done, I'm gonna delete this. There we go.
Shattered
And I'm gonna
flame
go ahead.
forfeits your life.
I'm gonna just approach. That'll be my turn.
Can you stand on the bed?
This is one of the few exceptions.
Oh, I mean, if you want me to, I can stand on the bed.
Yeah, just right above.
Yeah, I got you.
To the
It's-
right.
It's not all my movement, anyways.
To the right.
To the right. You sure?
Flanking.
Yeah, fair.
Haseo lets out a breath. I have
Easily.
no idea what's happening.
She's
The hoe
trying
is
to
the hoe
kill
is a sleeper
you.
agent.
Based off what she just said, no,
Not yet.
she wants my blood.
But your death.
Not
will be
yet!
swift.
Bitch!
Eventually.
She's still a threat.
Okay, well, I don't think that will happen, and I'll show you why. I'm sorry.
Okay, quit making a sound of bad.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Oh,
She's just looking at the wall now, just like, uh-oh.
Haha, I'm in danger.
but Haseo, don't you love me?
Wisdom saving
Yeah.
throw. Can I do this? Kidding.
No, all my attacks will be non-lethal. So, first attack.
It's a little hard for me to do non-lethal.
Oh my god, 17 to hit. Does that hit?
No, you gave her splint armor.
No? Nikki,
We'll
That
find out.
will miss.
Okay.
I'm working it.
Aurora Blade.
Ah,
26.
There we go.
That would.
I'm not. You're. I'm. Okay.
What?
Nothing. Nothing.
Oh, go ahead. Say what you can
No,
say.
no. Continue.
I
Okay.
think he was about to say, I thought you said you were doing non-lethal and then immediately go to the sword.
I can non-lethal with a blade.
It does magic damage. Magic damage is always lethal damage.
What?
Yep.
No,
magic
I-
damage is always lethal.
What the fuck?
I'm gonna
Nikki?
keep that in mind.
Yes. That's
There
how
are
it
2
works.
spells that are non-lethal.
Yeah, but it's. I understand it's a magic blade, but it's still a weapon that I can non-lethal with. It's melee weapons, even if it is a magical weapon that you can non-lethal.
So the magic of the weapon is separate from the actual weapon. That's why I'm saying, like, hey, if you want to do something, use your other sword. Like, use your fucking bow cane, whatever the fuck it is.
It's also magical. It deals lightning damage.
Oh,
Or
well,
it does plasma damage, but...
you better hope that the final hit on her is a punch.
Well, here. Nikki,
I certainly
is what
did
he's
that.
saying true?
One moment.
Uno momento, 444.
Because that is the first I've ever heard of that. In which case,
non-lethal damage. So
yeah. Apparently, you can't do it with magical weapons.
Or weapons that have additional magical damage, is what I'm saying. If a weapon is magical itself, like a +2 longsword, that's fine, because that's not magical damage. That's a magical augment on the weapon.
Yeah, but it's still. I mean, I would still argue, regardless, that this weapon could still do non-lethal.
all right, just a moment, please.
You're a monk. Just punch it.
Yeah, I mean, all it says is sometimes an attacker wants to incapacitate a foe. Yeah, it doesn't specify that the magic damage would kill her. It just says melee attacks. You can say non-lethal.
According to like actual just 5e, there's no specifications whether if the weapon is magic or not, and the residual damage, that's just a homebrew thing. If people wanted to be more realistic about it, in reality, 5e, if you declare non-lethal with a melee weapon attack, it is just non-lethal damage.
I'm gonna say something that's gonna
As
piss every
dumb
DM in
as
here
that.
off.
But I can
Baldur's
understand
Gate
why
makes
people rule
magical
it that way.
weapons lethal.
Hmm?
I'm gonna say something that makes every DM angry in here. Baldur's Gate makes every magical weapon lethal damage.
Well, that's Baldur's Gate.
Yeah, and Baldur's Gate gets so much shit wrong in 5e it breaks it, so you can't use
Anyhow.
Baldur's Gate as a full example.
Anywho, we've clarified that. On with what I'm doing. Reign of Steel. Well, Reign of Steel rank 1 is the one I want to use. So I actually consume the thing. And that allows me to flurry of blows using the Aurora Blade. So 2 more attacks with
Bonk.
double 14s. It's
14s.
all hits.
Both of those are just sitting with those 20s just off to the side slightly.
Yep, 15. Okay. Fourth and final attack. That's a natural 20.
There we go.
Oh boy, quickly.
A 10.
Can.
Deal magic damage separate from your weapon.
Kill individual.
I think
Kill them immediately.
I'm not trying to kill him.
Yeah,
I mean, this
okay.
is still a melee weapon, so Nikki, if I were to...
Two roll crit hit twice, that's it.
Roll
I
crit
would
hit twice.
assume if you are non-lethaling, you are hitting them with the flat and the pommel of the blade. Correct?
There's no rules on like whether or not crits are fucking not or can be non-lethal.
That's 67 damage.
Just unconscious.
I think that knocks her out. Yeah.
Sleepy Betty bye. Is it bad that I hear the frying pan noise?
No.
Okay, someone help because I think my artery stopped working.
As soon as she goes unconscious, you are fine.
He falls to the ground.
So
Oh,
can I
yeah,
get a
guess
better
combat's
explanation
easy.
of why this happened? Your arteries are not failing. It
Oh, I got
he
it.
fell to
Oh.
the ground face
Hold on,
first
I got it.
prone.
no.
Now,
Lifts up.
let me just say this easily so that you can understand. Much like how she had quite literally just said she was going to kill you. Eventually, she was going to kill you. On top of that, I figured out that she's a fucking sleeper agent sent to kill someone. That someone happened to be you. I decided that I need to get you the fuck out of there. She wanted to try and make a run for it. She's an enemy of the state and an enemy of yours.
Oh, actually, a scroll all clatters to the ground as soon as she falls unconscious, falling out of her hand or sleeve.
I pick
Yeah,
it
I'm
up.
also like wrapping her up in rope and restraining her and stripping her of her armor and weapons.
Seems to be a teleport, some sort of teleport scroll.
Damn, get up. I'm lifting you.
Are you
Get
lifting? Are you peeling his face off the wood floor?
Yes.
Thank you. It also probably doesn't help that she's from the Shadowfell.
Yes, I understood
Why not
that.
talk
and-
to the other guy that used to be in the party?
Alistair?
Wasn't he from the Shadowfell as well, from what you said?
He
You
was
might have
from-
more information on this.
True, but we're currently on Pilgrimage Island, and I don't think any of us. Well, I don't even have his sending stone number, so I can't really call him.
We
as-
could get a sending scroll from one of the shops.
Okay.
You know what?
Tirsheal-
I'll use my free item to get a sending scroll from Dude Man, from Lightbringer.
Whitey helps up Tirsheal, and he makes the sound that a plastic-based sticker makes when you tear it off of something.
Pyre comes at that sound.
Oh, okay.
What?
Shut the fuck up.
Well,
Shut the fuck up.
Tirsheal, you are a resident magic expert. Can you please tell us where this scroll was going to take her?
Sure, I look at the scroll. What is it?
Teleportation.
Also, if you could restrain her, I'm wrapping her up in my rope and
Dude,
stripping her of
teleport
her
circle
armor and
scroll.
weapons.
Of course.
It's a fucking McWhat?
Teleport circle scroll. Basically, it would have taken her straight to, or well, it's basically a teleport scroll. She would have been teleported to a specific location.
Yeah, specific coordinates, which
linked.
we now have.
To a teleportation circle.
Huh.
So, I recommend we throw her in the golem's brig until we get back. You let the higher up, your superiors at the order interrogate her, and they send a strike force to wherever the fuck this thing goes to deal with it. Especially
You
since
strip
they're
her
targeting
armor, which
you.
is the armor you gave her. Her blades, you attempt to grab them, but as soon as you pick them up, they appear back in their scabbard.
Take the
And
scabbard.
I'll take
There's-
the scabbards.
As soon as you walk
Can I
away
cast-
with it to a certain point, they reappear on her belt.
Can I cast Dispel Magic on the items?
Meter
No.
sword.
No?
I would like to
Curse
remove
is
her
the
mask.
weapon. Remove curse is what you need.
I don't. Okay.
I'm
you
taking
have,
her mask.
You do have anti-cringe.
I do, but I have to wait until the morning
Pyre,
to try it.
Pyre has been saying something.
I'm taking her mask.
Oh, her mask? Go ahead.
Yoink, shatter.
Hey, those masks don't shatter that easily.
Their magic, it won't shatter that quickly.
I'm
What does
just
she look
slamming
like
it on
without
the ground.
mask?
Oh, okay.
Because we have not seen her without it, assumedly.
I think.
What's the menace
No,
of
I
the
haven't.
mask?
Even, I don't think even I have seen her without the mask.
She's
She
been
has
wearing
never
the mask
taken
this
off her
whole
mask.
time. Weird. She looks oddly familiar, but not at all. especially towards Tirsheal.
That
A
is the
memory
shadow.
flashes through your mind, fighting a woman standing about twice the size of her with a large scythe and sort of strange appendages upon her back.
Would the name in the memory be Empress or Vyara?
Yes.
So both.
Yes.
Okay.
You're not about to say this is Vyara's shadow.
It
Valkyrie.
is.
It is.
Damn.
Congratulations. We just saved you and helped you dodge a bullet. So what are you going to pay us in return?
But that just has
Hey, we got a new bounty.
Haseo.
small
Haseo?
connotations.
I know you were getting close to this person, so don't take this the wrong way. She is the Shadowfell copy of one of Jørgen's generals. And it appears that she was up to something not good.
Mhm.
She's part
Possibly.
of the Shadowfell private army. So the connections to Urian or whatever, to Empress, is a little minuscule. You have to be thinking of Merciless and her plans. Why did she have a copy of one of the people she was working with? Or their Shadowfell
Well,
copy?
Here's the thing, though. And this is out of character knowledge. This is an observation I'm making. Jørgen has worked with Shadowfell copies before, including his own.
Mhm.
If he sees that this is a copy of someone that the Order wanted dead and was successfully executed, his mind is going to be immediately drawn to the fact that this might be one of Jørgen's contingencies more than it would be Merciless, because quite frankly, he doesn't study the Pillars Pantheon and he doesn't care.
Mhm.
Isn't she on the bounty board?
No. No. They were up to something, and whatever you just did set that in motion.
She
Which
looks
is
like
why I was
a friend.
trying. Which is why I was trying to tell you not to drink it.
But to be quite honest, this is such a random sort of events that this is coincidence.
This is random to you.
Random is the
Based-
whole reason of the Chaos Pillar.
But why are they targeting you, is the question. Up
Yeah.
until recently, you've been a forsaken household. You held arguably no political power. But now, you've been reinstated as daimyo, and you have your own territory that you're managing. That's the part that doesn't make sense.
Based off what just happened in response to whatever. And he raises his arms, and they're still glowing, right? He's
Yep.
still glowed. He's lit up
She
like a
said they were
Christmas
permanently white.
tree. Yeah. It's whatever this is.
And what if that had killed you?
Well, it didn't.
Okay.
To be quite honest, I had fair assurance that it wouldn't because I'm inoculated.
Haseo.
I would like to note that I also said that you shouldn't have done that.
Haseo. Did you learn nothing from the discussion I just had with Pyre Just because something doesn't happen doesn't mean it wasn't a possibility. If that had killed you, she probably would have tried to take your blood after killing the rest of us.
Oh, she would have attempted that. She would have taken it.
We don't know that. He is going off of the information within context.
That's fair, but that is a fair assumption, anyways.
You did something seemingly to us unexpected, but to her planned. And I don't like that. This is unfortunately a matter out of all of our pay grades, yours included. I'm not trying to offend you or come off as brash, but
I know.
I'm sorry. We need to wrap up our business here quickly, and we need to get her to your superiors. Or we may need to call off this venture prematurely to do so. Unless we can get the town to agree for a temporary teleportation circle to have them hauled off. But this is a problem.
This town has a jail, does it not?
Yes, but I cannot remove her weapons. They are bound by some sort of curse. Let's get her to the jailer. Perhaps they'll know what to do. And perhaps they can keep them contained until we leave. Although, I would suggest we double up on watches from now on. Whoever she's working for is probably aware that she's failed and they might send more after us now.
Hey, Nikki, I want to do one last thing.
All right.
I typically look outwards when I use this. Could I look inwards?
What?
So
He's wanting to look at his own soul.
Oh, you want to look at yourself?
yes.
Much very similar when you looked at the soul sake before. Your own aura has a mixture of white in it. What is your emotions right now?
It's a. It's a mix.
Yeah.
His sense of duty is there, but at the same time, the connection he's been making with Nakano is there, and they're kind of just clashing at each other. So he is very distraught.
You better make a decision soon, because I'm thinking about turning her into a unicorn.
So you're
What?
okay.
Confusion would probably be.
You have a purple aura with white coming off of it.
Can I make any sort of Arcana check? Or maybe Insight? I don't know.
Pyre,
Medicine.
perhaps we should get her to the jail and speak with whoever's in charge.
It's not killing you. But your soul and aura have been altered with work of soul magic.
Pyre,
Even more so than when you first inoculated yourself. Well, first got inoculated. Sorry.
I'm gonna hog tie this person,
Okay.
Okay.
and I'm gonna begin dragging them out the door towards the jail that I am very familiar with.
I'm going with Pyre while Haseo takes a minute to himself.
Hi, Cinders. Hi, Cinders.
Yeah.
Eh.
Sits on bed. I'm just gonna put this guy away.
Good evening.
We found one of your bounties, and they're waiting outside the gate for us. Other than that, this person attempted the life of one of the emissaries, specifically a noble from the land that we come from.
He is a Shadowfell duplicate of someone operating on
them.
some
And,
sort of plan. And the
Tirsheal. The manacles they put on them, you watch as you saw that there was that the person had magic potential. You just watch that magic potential just disappear.
What about the weapons?
The weapons seem to fall off of her belt.
Doink.
No. Also,
And then I'll
if
put
you
them on the
have
table.
Interesting.
someplace,
She had bound weapons to her body. They'll be temporarily disabled.
they are.
Possibly a warlock.
various-
They seem like one who uses their blood and other things. Perhaps a hunter.
Well, she did stab herself, and did something to me, and I couldn't move. But we were wondering if they can be secured here until our business is concluded.
Yes. We will procure them a cell. Door 1. Door 2.
I don't want to be rude, but are you sure you could keep them contained once they wake up?
Yes.
Okay.
We're former Order members. We know what we are doing. Not the first time we've had to lock away people with magic.
But are you aware of any copycat organization like yours?
No.
Pyre, did you still have her mask?
Sure,
Or did you leave that at the room? Pyre?
Raise his eyebrow. I'm no longer part of the Order anymore. The Order I was part of was long gone. If the Empress wants us to reassign ourselves there at some point, we'll give it a proper.
That's not necessarily what I meant. She was wearing a mask that looked like a imitation of one of the orders.
I've heard of a few cultists in the area wearing strange mirror masks. Well, I call them mirrors, but they're like shattered glass that floats around. But no, I haven't really seen anything else covering with masks. I heard that Urian did that to piss us off, but what good did that do? Masks are only one part of our order. It doesn't give us all our power.
Right. Radio, are you muted?
I believe I was, and I've
Oh.
lost my train of thought. What was said to me?
I was asking if you still had her mask or if you left it in the room. Oh. Yeah, that mask.
Hmm?
He had her mask.
Oh, okay. Holds or looks at it. A mask dipped in shadows. No idea.
All right then.
She will hand the mask over back to you and say this. I think it'd be best you don't show anyone else this mask, as it is unknown to most of us. It might be best not to cause panic.
That was kind of the plan. As I was speaking with our associates, I think it's best that we wrap up our business here as quickly as possible, then get that one back to,
You mentioned there's a bounty nearby.
yes, I believe the one with the blade staff, she apparently followed our friend here into the bar.
Oh, strange. We are unsure whether it's one person or two, but we only suspect it's one. But some of my sources say it's more than one individual wielding a staff.
When I tried to restrain her, there was another presence that tried to stop it.
Oh,
So I would say multiple.
that's unfortunate.
That is tomorrow's problem, so...
Huh?
Hmm? The bounty that got away earlier.
Oh, they're outside the town. They said that they were waiting outside the town.
Yes, I was saying that is tomorrow's problem.
Yeah. Waits for Tirsheal to leave.
I mean, he gets to the door and then looks back confused why you're not going.
I give him
Oh.
the smolder.
The what?
Be careful.
The smolder.
What
Some
the
of it-
fuck does that mean?
Be careful with some of those bounties. The Obsidian Assembly has given us troubles in the past. They have tricks and other things up their sleeves.
Mm-hmm.
Just
Understood.
be
Are
careful.
you not coming?
I'm just looking, just like go.
You keep mumbling or cutting out. What are you trying to say?
Fucking go away. I never did get the information on when you're off your shift.
Not for a while.
Oh,
Several day shifts.
I can take a hint.
Hmm? There
Huh?
was no hint. I'm confused.
I'm confused. When you're off shift, could I take you to dinner? Just
I won't
blunt
say no
now.
to free food.
Wonderful.
Hey, Sanders. Oh. Fuck, he's gone.
Yes.
Sad face.
Why
Okay.
did we take her to jail?
What do you mean?
From the way that I understand, when someone makes an attempt on a noble's life, you can take theirs.
That's, well, usually true. This is the case of she has more information than we do. And people who are more qualified for extracting said information need to take charge when we're done here.
So it's a good thing I didn't turn her into a unicorn.
I'm not sure. I'm going to assume by that you mean stab them in the forehead with a blade.
I'm gonna shoot an arrow into the ground.
Or that, yes. Because then we'd have an incomplete puzzle and not enough information. Unfortunately, this is going to take a rather unneeded hit to Haseo's mental state.
You see, all I've been trying to do was build him up as a person by verbally abusing him.
That is not the way to go about it.
Have I told you that I'm a father?
Insight check. I know I'm far away, but I gotta insight check that shit.
It's just
There's a good fucking chance Pyre's a dad. Let's be real. That's not an insight check. That's just a fucking, like... Ask Nikki if that's true at this point.
Is he lying, Nikki?
Nikki, the better question isn't am I lying, but how many kids do I have?
I don't think she's there.
I'm here. Just... Pyre.
Yo,
It's very possible that you had kids at some point in time, but you don't remember who they are. You know they exist. You're just
I
not
know
sure
I
who
do.
they are.
but I don't know who.
That sounds like a terrible thing for a father to say.
Well, also, let me remind you that I
Arcana
spent
check. Or
pretty
actually,
much...
medicine or arcana, Tirsheal. Or was
I'm
it
better at
nature?
arcana.
Nature or medicine? Sorry,
I
nat 20s.
Yeah,
doesn't
it's
fucking matter. It's a 20.
Nikki,
It doesn't matter.
Oh, good.
I am bad at both of those.
No, you're not.
You got a
You're just
natural
not
20,
proficient
though.
in them. You're bad at athletics because it's negative. You're not bad at those. You're just
He
not
doesn't
proficient.
study the medical or the
That's
natural
okay.
field.
Doesn't matter.
That
As you
makes
look
it
at
24 for-
as you look at Pyre,
nature.
the only time you've ever heard of instances where people remember certain things about a person that's super personal to them, but not remember what they look like or name or anything, that's like certain cases of like amnesia. Like, you believe someone's actually manipulated his memories, but you're not sure what or how. But you're
I
well,
can take
okay.
a pretty
What
good
you
guess.
probably have a good guess. It was probably the Fae that have been fucking with him. But at the same time, possibly also his own fault. Because he's messing with Faye.
To be fair, I have been. You do know that I only recently got out of the wild. Like, I have been on Narikov. I was born here, I think, somewhere,
Yes.
but I only got here last winter again. But I remember when I turned 5, 6, when I was knee high to a grasshopper. So I probably have kids, but they're also probably in the Feywild. Which means that I should go see a doctor.
I think we need to get you looked at to figure out whatever the fuck the Fae did to you.
I mean, if you want to look at me, all you gotta do is ask.
No,
Strikes a
I
pose.
mean, no, I mean have a. Perhaps we should have a discussion with Hyliax on unrelated issues before we spring the whole deal you attempted to make.
Okay.
But should we go check on Haseo?
Who? Oh, yeah.
Is that who?
Oh, what are you two doing out here?
You will notice that, okay, Old Whitey, this is a little fun fact about Professor Zaraya. He has snake-like
Uh-oh.
eyes.
Yeah.
He is a Yuan T.
Mm-hmm.
Now, the rest of him, you don't see any snake scales on his body at all.
Yes.
Professor, do you like men?
Fuck!
Really
What?
shooting out the big questions today, aren't you?
Do you like
Ye-
men?
I personally just don't interact with people that much. I don't have a preference at the moment, nor have I really thought about it.
Would you like to figure that out tonight?
Raises an eyebrow.
It's best you don't listen to him.
And to be fair, I don't even know if I can anymore. I'm ancient. I doubt I'd be able to do anything. Plus, I already have hundreds of thousands of children as it is. Don't need to add more.
You know, for a doctor, I'd assume that you know how baby making works.
I do. But
I'm a guy.
I made literal beings.
You know what? Never mind.
Oh, wait, were you coming on to me?
Yes.
Oh. Sorry, as I said, not very good with these things. I'm flattered, though.
Would you like to be?
No, for the love.
I'll roll persuasion. I'll roll persuasion.
Uh-oh, here we go again. Not bad.
Almost
Rolled off a natural 20 too. That was almost a natural 20 right then and there.
Oh. He looks at you. Are you gonna go check on your friend?
You'll be fine.
You didn't seem like it. If you want help with your scales concealment, let me know.
Yeah, for now I'll be fine.
Very well. Unfortunately, my clothes have the unfortunate problem of their scales always popping up again.
Wait, what?
Oh, right. A long time ago, and, well, throughout these past years, I've been able to make copies of myself. It's
Are
how
you a
I
copy?
make cures and other things. I was working on a cure for a place that Vyara infected. Still am not as close as I'd like to be, but I'm close. Made resistances and booster shots that slow down infection, sort of repress it. But it doesn't affect Nerakov people anymore. Oh. I have a question for you all, as I don't normally have people I talk to. I have very few assistances. Last assistant I once had kind of turned crazy and started experimenting on people. Well, the other scientists mostly did experiment on other beings. I try not to. I'm a perfect subject, therefore I use myself. Hence the clones. Anyway. Would you be alright if I were to every once in a while ask for samples? It's gonna help me with if I'm gonna be with you all for a while. It'll help me make sure you all don't get hurt badly. I'll be able to at least understand your physiology a lot better.
That's what I'm offering.
How is sex gonna help me with your physiology?
Oh, buddy. Let me tell you about all the different races that I could tell you about inside and out.
Proceeds to walk the fuck away from this conversation.
I will then go through a list of different races and tell them anatomies.
I know the anatomy of my own race and of the Asvarians and Aquatians. But that's my sister's fault. And now I also am starting to understand Cinder's people.
Left.
No,
It was
Soviet
in
left.
Soviet.
Huh? Oh, he had to
Hey,
go
his
for
work.
I think.
I also
Oh, yeah, that's right.
probably gotta get going here.
Alright.
Too.
Then we'll end today's session here then. Thank you all for
Yeah.
joining us for the Crystal Empire. Thank you for the follows, the subs, the resubs, the gifted subs, all the support you give us. I appreciate all of it. Thank you so much. See you next time. Bye-bye.
Bye, chat.
Bye.